When it comes to passenger rail, rush hour is the most important time of day. It is rush hour when the most trains run and the most people are moved, and the most potential there is for delay. So how does the MBTA manage the complexities of busy hour? Let's find out. In this episode of Boston Railroading Explained, we will be focusing on the complex terminal operations on the North Side. The term North Side refers to the MBTA lines that run out of North Station. These trains are dispatched by the Boston Terminal Dispatcher. This dispatcher decides what trains go on what tracks, when, and how. The best part about rush hour is that it is full of surprises. As we made our way to North Station, we heard an interesting train talking to the terminal dispatcher. An Amtrak equipment move, looking for permission down the Grand Junction branch to North Station.
Roger, your permission to open up at 3.3. Give me a call on your line and lock all in the clear over.
This train is ferrying Amtrak P42 number 105 to North Station, track number 10, to be hooked on to the head end of Amtrak Downeaster 697. Earlier this day, a locomotive died up in Maine, and the Downeaster is in need of spare power. Keep in mind, I was not filming while driving. When it comes to train chasing, safety should always be a #1 priority.
Hey guys,
P42,
Boston by Rails
P42.
with AJ. This is a very spontaneous Boston by vlog. I think I'll turn this into a video. We are currently on the Grand Junction, chasing the Portland Extra. There they are. They're right over there.
Oh, shit.
We're also trying to get BO1 at North Station.
We'll see.
Spontaneous rail thinning is a beautiful thing.
Given the abundance of road crossings, sending trains backwards on the Grand Junction is typically frowned upon. However, facing this direction allows Amtrak Extra 105 to go straight into North Station without having to Y the power. For years, MIT has been building more and more around the Grand Junction right-of-way. It honestly feels like someday, this line may be completely covered with buildings. But who knows what the future holds?
Here they are. Wait, listen. Oh.
We made it to our last spot with time to spare. This is Swift Interlocking, the location where the Grand Junction intersects with the Fitchburg Line as it enters the premises of the Boston Engine Terminal. Seen here is a dwarf signal that protects the Fitchburg Line from the Grand Junction. Notice that the signal is red. That means that the terminal dispatcher has something lined on the Fitchburg Line, so our Amtrak extra must wait. This is typical for the Grand Junction, especially during rush hour. Revenue trains will always get priority over moves like this. Now that the line is all cleared up, the terminal dispatcher updates the signal to a restricting, and Amtrak Extra 105 can proceed to North Station. Here they are at Tower A, discussing with the dispatcher about where to go. At this point, rush hour is in full swing, so it will take a moment for 105 to get an open lane into Track 10.
Information pass stop signal mainline 4, span 2, Tower A. Proceed south to station track number 10, over.
Yeah, they're hooking up.
Alright, 105, whenever you're ready, to 241. Get it started back, room for 4, over.
Hey guys, we're back here at Tower A, near North Station. Just saw 105 is pulling in to North. Now we wait here for BO1, which is the local that serves the Coke Works and other places nearby. We don't quite know where BO1 is. That's rail fanning for you.
The terminal dispatcher's biggest job is to keep a steady flow of trains in and out of North Station. At this point in 2023, that's much easier said than done. As I said, currently, CSX has been running their Boston local, BO1, into town right during the thick of rush hour. This means occupying one whole track of the North Station area for at least 5 minutes. A few weeks after this was all filmed, CSX switched this train to run late at night, as to not interrupt rush hour traffic. Though it may not look it, each train here is meticulously planned and scheduled as to not interfere with one another. As we wait for the arrival of BO1, Amtrak 687 pulls out of North Station, with a new friend on the head end, P42 105. Finally, around 5:30, BO1 shows its face at Tower A. Here it will wait for a couple minutes before reversing all the way to the Cokeworks Industry in Everett. Today's BO1 is being powered by ex-Pan Am Railway's B40-8 5963. Seeing a locomotive still in its old Pan Am paint scheme is pretty cool in Boston.
Alright guys, we found BO1. Now we're gonna chase them to Assembly Square. Tripod and go to the car. Hello. So it's now about 5:45. We've given up on the chase. It's too dark.
And BO1 decided to go max
horrific.
speed.
And
So.
BO1's going really fast. They're already at Cokeworks. So that's going to be it for today. A spontaneous rail fanning adventure. Thanks for coming along. AJ joining us. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we will see you all again soon out there on the rail.